Okay, so sorry about that. I thought I'd get closer to show you the little gates that slide up. And all you do have this little clip at the top and it slides straight up to let you access to your piggies. This playpen is for the use for guinea pigs, rabbits, cats and dogs and ducks or any little animal really, except hamsters, because hamsters would escape through these bars. Altogether it's a great made run as far as I've seen. These are the clips which you can see now, and they go straight down to the bottom to hold it all in place. And altogether it's a great run, and I'm very glad I got it because it's a big run and it's spacious enough for my 2 guinea pigs to have a nice little couple of hours outside. So at the minute the clouds are cloudy up, but there's the sun, so the sun's still out, so it's alright. So they're in the garden, and I've kept my guinea pigs off these patches because my dad has been repatching the garden up with some grass seeds, and I don't want the guinea pigs to be eating those little seeds, so I've put them on a bit which hasn't got any. Also, about giving your guinea pigs grass, you don't want to have them on fertilised or any sort of chemicals that have been put on your grass. You don't want them on it because the chemicals can potentially kill your guinea pigs if they do digest it. And the fertiliser, you would have to wait at least 2 to 3 months to reintroduce your guinea pigs on that grass, because of the reason you just don't want them eating it. It's not good for them and it could potentially kill them in the long run, and it's just not good for their bodies and their tummies. So at the minute my girls are quite liking to hide underneath this little tunnel. They are more hiders and they like to feel sheltered while they're outside, so that's probably why. They are more sheltered guinea pigs. They like to run and hide into the nearest place to hide. They are adventurous, but they like to stay under cover. They do run away if you try and pick them up half the time because they just don't like being picked up as much as others do. At the minute, they've been out for about 10 minutes now, and they're just getting used to it all. Before taking the guinea pigs out on the grass, if they're not used to it, if they live indoors, then I would leave the window open for a couple of hours before you bring them outside. I would also start introducing them to the grass again by taking a little bunch of grass into them to eat, so their tummies can get reused to the new item that they're eating, as it could potentially upset their tummies if they're not used to it. Getting them in the right temperature, you don't want it too cold and you don't want it too hot. And if it is too hot, you could introduce a sunshade like this, and if not, just keep them indoors or in the shade. You don't want them potentially straight into the sunlight because the sunlight will damage their bodies and it could potentially give them some bad illnesses such as sunstroke, or they could even get sunburnt if they're skinny pigs. It's more unlikely on furry pigs like this unless they have pink ears. Black ears it's not so much, but on pink eared guinea pigs it's more likely to get sunburnt. So the grass is a great thing for your guinea pigs as it's fresh and it's always growing, and if you do have it, please try and use your own grass. If you know that you haven't used any chemicals on your grass, then please use your own. Don't use anybody else's grass or parks unless you know for a fact it's had or not had chemicals on it. And if you have put chemicals on it, then you have to wait at least 2 to 3 months with a lot of rain to wash it off before introducing your guinea pigs onto the grass.